Why can't we just enjoy playing our video games and watching anime? Why can't we play what we want to play? Why can't we watch what we want to watch? Why does politics have to be involved when it comes to forms of entertainment? It just gets in the way and it does damage, and the fun is taken away from us who wish for the fun it keeps taking away. Despite age ratings for games and anime, despite being many games and anime that is meant for adults being made today, despite sharing the same histories and contents with movies and books, people still see them as kids' toys. Yet video games and anime are separated from the toy sections of your local stores. People say these games and animes are damaging for children, but the age rating says they were not for children. Nobody pays attention to the M or T rating, which is familiar with the MPAA ratings for movies, which are rated R and PG-13. People make a big deal out of games for random reasons, such as being too violent because there's blood involved, or too sexist because a female character is very attractive, turning things into a big of a mess, and because of this, games like Dead or Alive Extreme 3 and Moe Chronicle can't come to the States. However, we have the ability to import these titles. As a matter of fact, PlayAsia sells imports, especially imported versions with English translations for Moe Chronicle and Dead or Alive Extreme 3. However, thanks to the UN, we may not be able to import Dead or Alive Extreme 3 or Moe Chronicle sequel Moe Crystal. Why? Because the UN wants to crack down on sales for these games that are not only rated for adults, but were part of the risque industry that is quite familiar with the porn industry. Alongside, I get a bad feeling that Pornhub might be the next target. We can't have Queen's Blade, High School DxD, which High School DxD is a anime fan's favorite, or Bikini Warriors. Why? Because the UN's cracking down on anime as well. What is so funny about it is that there are games in anime with man-on-man romance, women-on-women romance, and stories where a woman looks for a man to have as a romantic partner. There's something for everyone. Yaoi, Yuri, Otome, it's there for lesbian gamers, gay gamers, bisexual gamers, just girl gamers, and etc. However, people feel that it needs to be difficult for the audiences that has been around in the industries for a long, long time to coexist by ensuring that the games that cater to these long-term audiences be gone. Why? Because they want their sensitivities to be the top priority. People say people like Anita isn't going to take our games away, but look what's happening. Now, we are in a complete and utter mess. The industries we grew up with are no longer welcome to us, and we just stare at the industries like we are seeing a heart rot by itself, revealing that it needed us the entire time. However, we can't afford to bite the bullet. People who graduated college wanted to develop games or even write and animate today's anime. It's much more difficult when this kind of stuff is getting out of control. Is it a big deal that there is a battlefield literally filled with blood in a video game? No. Is it a big deal that there is a female character who is insanely attractive? No. Is it a big deal that two fictional characters are having sex? No. Why? Because it's not real. Fiction means it's not real. Video games and anime are fiction, not real life. There is no reason for a police officer to arrest a player for a virtual murder. There is no reason for a viewer to testify for a fictional case where a man trips on a rock and accidentally lands his face on a lady's breasts. There is no reason for someone to break into another man's house, barging into his room while he's playing Dead or Alive, and blinding that man's eyes with pepper spray. Why? It's fiction, and it's not real. When you have a crush on a fictional character, you see that he or she is not real. When you are bummed out about it, it's because you know that he or she is not real even though you are attached to it. Why do Dakimakuras exist? Because you get bummed out that the character you are romantically attached to is not real. If you have a husbando or a waifu, the character development in the story is great. It makes the game or anime enjoyable. It's called entertainment. Entertainment is meant for you to be entertained. If you are enjoying it, you are entertained. That's it. That's the purpose of entertainment. Take it easy. There's no reason for you to overreact. That's all. See you in the next vid.